Hey everyone, my name's Gilberto and we are back again with another battle spot session, and we're in a little bit of a rough spot. We've had some bad luck and our rating is a little bit down right after being reset too. I'm 3 games down. I'm 4-7 right now since the reset, and I don't know. I'm just out here. Let's see what we can do. We have a blast. I'm sorry. I was looking at my bottom screen like an idiot. Okay. We have an Altaria, a Greninja, a Talonflame, an Aegislash, a Ferrothorn, and a Charizard. Now, we have 2 solid Ubers. Now, I would really like to bring the Moltres. And as much as I would love to bring the Auroras, I don't think I quite can. I would like to bring the Rotom, however. And I would like to bring the Blastoise. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead Rotom, I'm going to bring the Blastoise, and bring the Moltres, and we are going to rock out with that. I don't think you're going to expect me to be Scarfed, and I predict, this is a bold prediction, I predict that my Moltres is going to be in against this Greninja, and I'm going to get a solid U-turn off, a Scarf U-turn, get that super effective damage, and depending on where you are, I possibly take you out, depending on how much health you have left. But either way, I catch you off guard, and I get a free swap into something. But I definitely think you're bringing the Greninja. You probably bring both the Ubers, right? Both the Ubers and Talonflame, right? That's just easy mode, right? Right? I'd be very surprised if you didn't. You might bring the Charizard. I don't know. Maybe you're working on a Charizard Talonflame combo. Maybe that's your deal. And Ferrothorn is just an asshole. I don't know. My team doesn't stand up to Ferrothorns terribly well, so I wouldn't be surprised if you brought that. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't seem likely. I don't know. You have so many Ubers offensive firepower. I can't see that being a thing, really. However, anything can happen. I'm curious just to see what happens. All right. I am in here against the Altaria. Now, I'm going to show off the set real quick, but I think you guys know. Actually, I was gonna say, I think you guys know I should Toxic here, but it's more likely than not a Dragon Dancing Altaria, in which case I should really Will-O-Wisp. I think I have to, right? I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. If you make a crazy swap, then you make a crazy swap. You don't, you stay in. Now, do I see the Dragon Dance? Do I see the Dragon Dance here? Either way, I'm kind of predicting a physical Altaria. I don't know why, but I just have a physical Altaria feeling. I could get Hyper Voice right now. You go for the Toxic. Ooh, interesting. So this could just be a stall deck Altaria. I don't know yet. Either way, I feel like I have to Volt Switch here. But should I Volt Switch into the Moltres? I guess I should, right? And then just Hurricane things? I think that's my play. And it's a slow Altaria, so it has to be super bulky. It must be super bulky. You're gonna Cotton Guard. You're going to Cotton Guard. Or if you went for the double Toxic, I would be amazed. You do go for the Hyper Voice. We resist that. It still does quite a bit. So I should have gone for the Toxic. We should have traded Toxics, but it's okay. We are Scarfed Moltres, but apparently it's not even necessary because the Rotom can outspeed this thing. But it's Fire Blast, Hurricane, Ancient Power, and U-Turn. Now, as much as I really feel like Hurricaning right here, as much as I would love to Hurricane this thing is too bulky, and I don't want to take too much damage with my Moltres, so I think I'm just gonna Scarf U-Turn the heck out of here, back into the Rotom, let Rotom take a hit, and then let him take a turn of burn damage. Oh, you could have Roost. If you have Roost, then I don't even know what to do. I 100% should have Toxic this thing. But we're gonna go into the Rotom, and then I'm gonna get... You do go for the Roost. So far we have Roost, Toxic, and Hyper Voice. Roost, Toxic, and Hyper Voice on this Altaria. I don't know what the final move is. Oh, it could be a mixed Altaria with Earthquake. I could definitely see that. There's really not much I could do. I have the Volt Switch back in a Moltres, and I think you know that. And then I just have to Hurricane. I have the Hurricane. I have to Hurricane here. Man, this really sucks. This really sucks. You predicted me and went for the went for the Toxic on my already poisoned Rotom. But that is preferable actually, because I will be able to get at least two Hurricanes off. Now will I land one? I don't know. If you guys have been watching, this Moltres has had a little bit of trouble landing moves. As you would draw. So I think you predicted me to U-turn again. Or you could have just predicted me to Hurricane. Man, I'm getting played. I'm getting played. But we have an Aegislash here in shield form, to which I did absolutely nothing. I did absolutely nothing to this Aegislash. And I need to hard switch out into the Blastoise here. The Blastoise can Dark Pulse this thing. It won't get King Shielded or anything like that. I just have to be able to... You double into what? Into the Altaria. So I can Ice Beam this, I guess, right? Here, I'll show off the set. We're gonna Mega Evolve. Water Pulse, Ice Beam, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, and Aura Sphere. So, Ice Beam is the way to go. Because even with Mega Launcher, nothing does more than that. So, I'm gonna go for my one non-Mega Launcher move. This is not looking too good. This is not looking the best for me right now. As you go for the Hyper Voice, I should take that okay. Ooh, not as well as I would like. Not as well as I would like, but how much will this do? We do take you out. That is fan-freaking-tastic. Now bring in the Aegislash, boy. Bring in that Aegislash. Bring that Aegislash here, boy. Well, you probably don't. You probably go into whatever your third Mon is. Greninja. Okay. Well, I don't know what you do. If you have Grass Knot, then I'm kind of sunk. But if you have Grass Knot, then I have switches. Actually, Rotom might even be a switch in this case. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go into my boy Rotom, because I think you're going to Grass Knot, and Rotom weighs absolutely nothing. Rotom weighs nothing and a half. Nothing and a half. Do go for the Grass Knot. Now, how much do you do? I can't imagine you doing more than like a third. No way. Oh yeah, that does nothing and a half, fam. And that is a free Volt Switch for me. Which will be fan-freaking-tastic. What else would you do? I guess you would Dark Pulse just for a stab, even though... Because Grass Knot's clearly not going to do nothing because Rotom weighs nothing. You might go for Dark Pulse. I can see Gunk Shot. Whoa. Mixed Protein Greninja. Now you miss. Finally, we get misses on the other side as I go for the Volt Switch. And I'm just gonna Volt Switch into Moltres. And then I'm gonna pop a U-turn. If you stay in, then I get the heck out of here. Probably go into Blastoise. Actually, no. I'd probably go back into Rotom. And if you swap, then I get a free swap into my Blastoise, can get that Mega Launcher Dark Pulse going. So let's just see. You Water Shuriken. Whoa. No way. Water Shuriken. That was really a Water Shuriken Greninja out on the field. A Protein Water Shuriken Greninja. Okay, that is what we're dealing with here, boys. I'm gonna go out and Rotom. I think you're just gonna Gunk Shot again, so I'm gonna Hydro Pump here. I'm just gonna Hydro Pump. There's no doubt in my mind that you just go for the gunk shot. Oh, you would draw. Still getting a Hydro Pump off on the Aegislash will be fan-freaking-tastic for me. I think it does a decent amount. Probably like a third? 40? That's about a third-ish. So I feel like I win this exchange. However, I'm gonna Volt Switch either way. I can't let my... I feel like this Rotom is most important to my squad. And I want it to not take as minimal damage as it can. As you go for the sub, whoa. Whoa. How much will Volt Switch do? Please do enough. Please do enough. It doesn't do enough. Oh, that hurts. That hurts me so much. Well, I mean, I could Mega Launcher Dark Pulse, but I could also Mega Launcher Water Pulse. No, Dark Pulse is better each and every time, unless you swap into the Greninja. Unless you swap into the Greninja. But I have to fear the... You go for the King Shield, okay. Just want to get another turn of leftovers. I have to fear the... Oh, never mind. I was going to say I have to fear the weakness policy, but I don't have to, actually. I can just freely Dark Pulse. But I think you were scouting out to see what I do. And you might actually swap into... No, you don't. You just try to attack me with something. But with what, I wonder? Silently to myself? Or not so silently to myself? You go for the Shadow Ball. Come on, take it, take it, take it, take it. Okay, we take it. We're going to break that sub, boys. So, I don't think I played this game that terribly well. I don't think I played this terribly well. Mistakes were definitely made. So the only question remaining is, can Rotom come through for me? You can't sub right now, but can my boy Rotom come through? I have to hit quite a few Hydro Pumps in order to take on this Aegislash. But I'm sorry, Rotom is fairly bulky, so Rotom will take a couple hits. Now, actually, fun fact, this Rotom is fully physically defensive, if I'm not mistaken. And if we land this, we break the sub, I'm pretty positive. If we land this, we break the sub. But this thing is fully physically defensive, so if the Greninja comes back in and tries to gunk shot me, then we will take that well better than any other hit, I think. Well, I mean, we resist the other hit, so technically not, but you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. So, are you going to continue to play these games where you sub all over the place? Oh, you're going to sub King Shield constantly just to get me to take as much toxic damage as possible. However, I think if we can stick this out, I think we might win this one, depending on how much... You can't make another sub, I don't think. I don't think you can make another sub. But... Well, I think he's probably going to try to make another sub. And just let the game tell him if it can. However... So you're going to attack, you're going to Shadow Ball me. If it's the case that you can't make another sub, then you're just going to Shadow Ball me. Or you can King Shield. Yeah, you're gonna King Shield and then... Oh man, this hurts. Oh, this hurts me so much. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? My biggest mistake was letting Moltres go down. Water Shuriken Greninja. Water Shuriken Protein Greninja is really what did me in. Guys, that is absolutely what did me in. Can you fucking believe it? Alright. And I'm gonna run out of Hydro Pumps, TBH. I'm going to run out of Hydro Pumps. I mean, I'm still gonna stay in this just out of curiosity to see how much I take this on with. I am very curious to see if, in fact, I can live a gunk shot at whatever range I end up from this Greninja. Because the Greninja, well, I don't know. The Greninja is probably pretty balanced in IVs or EVs. I probably don't even take a Shadow Ball, TBH. You King Shield. Oh, no, man. You could have just Shadow Balled me. You could have just Shadow Balled me. But no. That's going to be the game. That is going to be the game. There's no doubt that another Shadow Ball takes me out. And, yeah, wow. Oh, man, that one hurts. This one hurts, boys. This one really hurts. We were up against two Ubers. But I really wanted to make this work. We were out here with a fucking Moltres. A Moltres, a Mega Blastoise, and a Rotom. I really wanted to make this work. I just made some bad plays. If I didn't let that Moltres go down to that Water Shuriken Greninja, then we would have been okay. I think we would have had it. We would have been able to get this win, but unfortunately, that's not how it goes. This was a long one, so sorry about that, everybody. But if you're still here, thank you guys so much for watching. We have battle spot sessions every dang day of the week. We have new teams every week. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. And I am once again out.